Oh, hi. Um, yeah, that delay was yeah, my brain wasn't connecting to it. Anyway, just wanted to um give you guys an update as far as um stocks and what's going on with the market, and also um tea and herbs. Yes, I'm always going to bring tea and herbs because they are the fiber of our being for us to function as human. So okay, so pretty much I want to go over the herb and tea because with us we do need to make sure that herb and tea are like um herb, tea, and spice, they are like the fiber of our being, pretty much. Always have that in your home because it shows that you want to take care of yourself, you want to take care of your health. You at any time that you are sick, you can go into your cabinet and put something together where you can drink to feel better. Um, as you know, with I mean, if you are suffering from any major illnesses or you on medications, please continue follow the advice of your doctors and your providers because what I'm sharing with you guys, it's things that are simple that you can do at home that you can incorporate with your meal. You can incorporate them alone, as far as like you can do it separately or you can do it together while you're having a meal with someone. And it's a day-to-day thing that you can do to incorporate these things into um uh your life. Okay, so with this one, okay, so this combination, you could see this is honey and cinnamon. So the cinnamon and honey, so if you combine the cinnamon and honey and cloves, that was supposed to be part of it, cloves, I'll add it in there. So those three things you want to make tea off of them. So it's the drinks that I'm about to show you, it calls honey drinks. Yet you're gonna add flavor to the honey drinks. So what you have to do is that you boil a pot of water, a quarter pot of water or half a pot of water, whatever the amount that you decide to make, that's what you make. You can make a whole pot if that helps. If you have a big family and you want all your family to enjoy, make a whole pot. So what you have to do is while you have the pot over the stove, um, boiling, you take a stick of cinnamon, you crush it um into pieces, not like fine pieces, but into pieces. And then you wash it and then you put it into the water along with 5 to 6 pieces of cloves because the clove is gonna add a kick to it. It's like a it's like a spice that's gonna add more to the drinks. So the cinnamon and the cloves, they're gonna add flavor to the honey drinks. So the honey drinks is for you to start your day, where it helps you with um, inflammation. It helps with boosting your blood, boosting your energy level. Like if you somebody that into energy drink, the honey drinks is like the best energy drink because it's honey is probiotic, so you don't need a lot of it in order for you to get a full energy drink. A teaspoon of honey that you're gonna put in that drink, it's gonna be just enough. You don't need like a 6 shots of of caffeine to shoot you up, and then later on it shoot you down. This doesn't. This keep you up. So, what you have to do is just When the water boils, just crush the cinnamon stick and put it in the water. And then add 5 to 6 cloves in there, and then cover it and let it simmer, because you don't want the smell and the flavor to escape from with the steam. Cover it up. Once you cover it up, you let it steam for a good 10 to 15 minutes. For me, I keep it for as long as I can. Let it simmer over time while I'm cooking other stuff. And then once you know that it's soaking enough, then you're gonna add a teaspoon of honey in there, and that should sweeten it up. So you can have that drink early in the morning, midday, or either at nighttime. So since honey is a good probiotic, it helps with if you have any minor wound, honey heal it, and also it helps if you have any sore throat. That's like a good drink to have. And if you're somebody that's into real spice, you can add a ginger in there. You can crush a piece of ginger and put it in there just to add more flavor to it. So it's up to you how much you can add into this drink. The drink is simple, but you can add other stuff in there to make it stronger. Okay, next one is uh rosemary. Rosemary is super good. With rosemary, what I do, you can have it plain. You can just boil water. When the water is boiled, you dunk it in there. You can get the dry rosemary, which I get at the store all the time. It come in a little packet, so you can buy as many packet. I buy as many packet as I can. Or you can, like, if you somebody that into powder drink, you can take the dry rosemary and you blend it. You turn it into powder form, like this one, like you see right here. Or you can use it as is, where you can go to the vegetable sections next to where they have like the celery, the cilantro. You will see the rosemary there. They come in a packet. So you can make tea off of three different ways. You can make tea out of just dumping the couple of teaspoon into the hot boiled water, or you can add the powder form, or you can add the bunch, whichever way that's best for you. For me, what I do is I boil the water, then I add the rosemary in there first. The smell is so good. And then I add 2 black tea bag in there to make it a little strong. And then I add cinnamon and cloves in there just to give it a kick. And then I cover it and let it simmer over time. And then later on, when I'm ready to drink, I just add a teaspoon of honey in there. It is so good. You don't need to add a lot of honey. Honey is sweet enough. Just 1 teaspoon is enough. If you're doing a quarter pot of water, just add like a quarter of teaspoon. You don't need to add a whole teaspoon in there. Just like add a little quarter of teaspoon in there. Just enough for you to just taste it. Not just to know that it's there. You don't need to like so sweeten the tea that the honey overpower it. You don't want the honey to overpower it. Okay? So when you drink rosemary tea, it's so good for your hair, and also it helps with um brain function, like it helps with your brain memory. So the fact that it helps with the hair growth, and also it helps with brain memory, it's so good. You do want to give it a try. And it's so good by itself. For me, I just like things to be stronger, so I will mix it with other teas. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about money, my favorite. So both of them are my favorite, but remember your health is always your priority. So you always want to have tea in your home at any given time that you have a cold, you have a flu, or you have a fever, you know in your home you already have stuff. For me, I always have like tea and soup in my home, like dry soup and dry herbs. So that way when I'm home, if I'm sick, I could always put some herb tea together for me to just clear out the sickness that I have. Some sickness, not all of them. I mean, if you're having like 110, 120 fever, you do go to the emergency room, or you're having a heart attack, or you're having something major, please do go to the emergency room and see your doctor. Okay, so moving on. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bells. So and then let me know what other topic you want me to um um speak about beside herbs and tea. So if you want me to incorporate other things in there, let me know. Stocks to buy during summertime. Okay. So SpaceX has been like one of the stocks where it's I think it reached $176. Last time I saw it when it first came out, there was all the hypes and for me I realized that whenever an IPO first come out is for me to step back and let everybody go haywire about it. Because I know at some point what happened is the stock is going to go down. So I'm waiting for it to go down. So SpaceX hasn't go down yet. I'm waiting for it when it's under 90, when it's under $100, that's when I'm buying. The next one is the MU. MU has like, what can I say about MU? MU has been surprises me. MU has make me happy. I guess when it was under $800, I got it, and I do see that the increase had major effects on it. So MU is a good stock. I mean, do your research. Always Google your stocks before you buy them. Always know what you're getting involved. MU is a pricey stocks. Not everybody is at a position where you can afford it, but if you do need to get it, you can always put money aside every week when you get paid. Just put $100 here, $100 there until you are able to afford it. But also at some point, I know maybe in the future it's probably gonna like split. A stock split may come in where other people will be able to buy it. So like and subscribes, and also Hot 8, Iran, and NBIS. Those are like those stocks they related to Trump's family. So if you are investing in these stocks, do your research first before you get involved. But they are something that you want to look into. Um, and if you want to add it in or incorporate it into your stockpile, um, just do your research first. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. So I will talk to you guys later. So have a good day.